Now, there are a lot of people who have either received their provincial nominations or their applications are in process or they have a high CRS score, but they haven't received that coveted ITA as yet. Now, in this case, what do you do? Especially if your work permit is expiring. Conventional wisdom says, let's apply for a visitor record, let's maintain status. But is that really the best thing to do for you? Watch this video for more. Hello everyone, I am Dikshit Soni and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant at SAAB Immigration Services. And please note that this video is inspired by real life situations we have encountered. The scenarios and the advice discussed in this video will be based on the actual experiences faced by individuals who are navigating the Canadian immigration process. Now, the question is, can we or when can we apply for a bridging open work permit? A lot of facts surrounding that are easily overlooked. So we're going to talk a little bit deeper on this topic. The key word here is bridging. To be eligible for a bridging open work permit, you must either hold a valid work permit or be in the 90-day restoration period after losing your work permit. If you are on a visitor record, you cannot apply for a BOWP or a bridging open work permit. This is a crucial point to consider, especially for those whose PNP applications are in process or who have just received PNP approvals. Let's take an example. Let's say you received a PNP nomination under the Ontario Immigration Nominee Programs, the Express Entry Skill Trade Stream. You received this nomination last week and your work permit is expiring this week. With a 600-point boost from your PNP nomination, you are likely to receive an ITA in the next general draw or even a specific PNP draw if that happens. If you switch to a visitor record now, you will be legal, you will be maintaining legal status, yes, but you won't be able to apply for a bridging open work permit later on. Instead, you'll have to wait out the entire processing time of your PR application without the ability to work legally in Canada. A lot of applicants believe that they can apply for a visitor record now and then switch to a bridging open work permit later on to support themselves. Unfortunately, this is not the case. If you don't have a job offer, meaning if you lose your work permit, you lose your job offer. Now, you will now have to show proof of settlement funds as well if you apply for PR after losing your work permit status. If you have a high CRS score or you have a PNP or are expecting a PNP nomination soon, it may be worth not to apply for a visitor record right now, but instead restoring your status within the 90 days once your application has been submitted. This goes against conventional wisdom and it's always recommended to maintain legal status in Canada. But if that's your situation, that's how things are. You may need to consult an immigration professional for more advice to be sure that if you're thinking of taking a risk like this, that is the best thing to do. So let's conclude the topic now. Bridging open work permit, what is that? You need to have your PR application in processing. Your completeness check has to be completed. You have to hold a valid work permit or be within the restoration period of your work permit. And while maintaining legal status in Canada is, again, very, very important, applying for a visitor record may not be the best option for those people, especially who have a PNP approval already, are expected to receive a PNP approval in the coming days or weeks, or they have a high CRS score for their ITA. Remember one thing, and I keep on saying this over and over, every case is unique and what works for one person may not work for another. So, in case you're seeking immigration advice, find an immigration consultant you can trust. You can contact us at the information mentioned below. We'll see you in the next video. Until next time.